Good afternoon. If you would like to listen to a 38-year-old grown adult drone on about pants for 10 to 15 minutes, you've come to the right place. If you've been following this channel for a while, and rollerblading, or action sports, you realize that pants take on a special meaning outside of pants in the real regular world. It's been a long discussed part of action sports. Every sport, people talk about pants. So when Todd did that video, I was very inspired to do one of my own. I got a lot of pants here. Sadly, I could not find the black and grayish acid wash ghost pants, which I held on to for a really long time because they were so ugly and fit so tight and weird that I was hoping to just get one trick in them. But I think I gave them away, and I loved the idea of somebody stumbling across them in a thrift store. I also had the blue ones, but the butt on them, they were so tight, and the seat and bum area, or the leg and bum area, was so, they fit really weird. But I love the ghost made pants. But I'm gonna start. Somebody posted something the other day that I would like to read off before going through the pants here. They will remain nameless because they posted this comment and quickly deleted it, I think. But I still get the notifications, so I have it here. I love your work, but what's up with you guys in the pant thing? It sounds so ultra gay. You seem to not even imagine. You seem not even to imagine. And you try to sound like someone who knows stuff about clothes, but you don't. Sorry to say, don't take that too negative, please. Maybe just an opinion, just wanted to get that out. The really good line on this one is, it sounds so ultra gay. You seem not even to imagine. And you try to sound like someone who knows stuff about clothes, but you don't. Sorry to say. Thank you for that piece of feedback. Again, like, if you think of Twin Peaks and coffee and pie in that universe, and you think of mushroom blading and this channel as a universe, or even rollerblading or action sports, like I said at the start, pants are, like it or not, they just have a different meaning. They're funny, and it's impossible not to talk about them. It's just part of the world. If you don't know Twin Peaks, I'm trying to think of something else. Like in Twin Peaks, pie and coffee are more special than in the regular world. They're special, but in Twin Peaks, they represent something even bigger. And it's hard to put your finger on it, but you just know if you watch Twin Peaks. And just like if you grew up watching rollerblading videos or skateboarding videos, BMX, even in skiing and snowboarding, the fit of things widely discussed and debated. Anyways, let's get started here. I'll start with the famous, Todd's were all like neatly stacked. This is a pile of pants. This is how pants feel in my mind. Just a spinning pile of pants. These are the legendary, might be a different cut, but the Leon Bassin Big Wheels 2 pants. These are what I wear, especially now working at home. I wear these every day. I have blue ones on right now. These are the City Sweat Lululemon pant. I have these in black, blue, and gray. I've skated in the gray and the black ones. The blue ones I got a little bit more of a slimmer fit. And since I'm tall, I have to watch that slimmer fit. Makes my legs look really long. It makes me look like a spider. If there was a big wheel wizard skating pro pant, this would be it. Get an XL size if you can. The City Sweat pant. Watch Leon and Big Wheels 2. It's the City Sweat Lululemon pant. And it's funny, Lululemon sponsored or did a promotion with a skateboarder, Neen Williams, I think his name is. And then I think I don't know if he got fired or what happened, but I loved that idea of them going in that direction. If rollerblading became huge one day, I think like a Lululemon, like people inline skating or rollerblading in Lululemon, it sounds funny. Like, I understand Lululemon is not fun to say out loud, that it's not cool, but they make really good stuff, so it's a very fantastical sounding word, but I highly recommend the City Sweat pant from them. And if they're listening and they want to make a mushroom blading pro City Sweat big wheel wizard pant, let's do it. Other pants for big wheeling, I had a set of Dirtbox sweats, the Holston sweats, that I used so much that I think they got a rip in the ass and the crotch, but I saved the string for them. Those are my favorite pair of sweat pants for big wheeling. I got the second gen Dirtbox sweats, but sorry if there's dog hair on some stuff, it's just the reality. These didn't fit as good. There was I just wear these at home. The legs they didn't have enough bagginess in the top here, so I didn't really skate in them. They fit too straight. Still like them, but whatever the cut were for the Holstons, that was my favorite. They're XL, you could roll them up. So I'm waiting to get a pair of baggy black sweatpants to put this string in, which I have these. Dog hair, oh man. I've skated in these, some XL Walmart sweatpants. If you get a chance, buy a stupidly huge pair of sweatpants, preferably black, but you can go with gray if you want to go kind of early mind game era, and get an extra large t-shirt, maybe an XXL, and go skate in that outfit and see what happens. It's really funny. It's very fun. I recommend it. Don't do it all the time, but do it at least once and see what happens. It's relatively inexpensive to get a stupidly huge pair of sweatpants and a stupidly huge plain t-shirt, and then just see what happens. Trust me. Okay, now in the MV7 era of pants, the ones that I used the most were the olive paratrooper Rothkos. Now these have been controversial because not only do they have pockets here, they have lower pockets, but the fit of these were incredible. And a funny story about these pants. These originated 2008-ish or 9, at least the end of the 2000s. There was Matthew Ledoux released two edits he was skating in Shadows, I think. Follows in the later one, but skating Shadows when nobody was skating in baggier clothing or looser clothing. And he released these indoor park edits where he was mixing parkour with skating. He had his style was a mix of Sagona and Latimer, and it was just very refreshing. And that was, he recommended, or he was in, I think Leon asked him what pants, or maybe they talked about pants. Tough to say, but it was the Paratrooper Rothkos that Ledoux was in. And it was so shocking and refreshing. And Leon carried these in a bunch of different colors. He still might have them, some old stock, I'm not sure. But Todd and Carly bought me these baggy pants for my birthday in maybe around the Imagine Blade Shin era. Because if you watch Leon skating, Maybe Todd's wearing these as well, but I know Leon's definitely wearing these because he was so inspired by Matthew Ledoux in that. It was an incredible era. Who wasn't inspired by Matthew Ledoux in that era? Leon has these in Imagine Blade Chen. So I got these as a birthday gift, but I never brought them out until much later, like 8 or 9 years. I wasn't ready for them. And it was funny, the first time I skated in them, I skated in them as a joke in my head, like I was talking about the big sweatpants and t-shirt. But then I skated really good because some old feelings came back. So this pair of pants ended up inspiring getting them in dark brown. These fit really big, so I don't use them that often, but when I do, I feel like a different person. Which is what Colin Martin said, you know, I'm paraphrasing, but I think he said it's just as much a part of the tricks, the things that you select to wear. They can really influence the way you skate. I got them in black, and I got them in, it's kind of like a khaki. I really prefer the darker brown. It's hard to, I don't know, this color can go really bad depending on what you mix it with. Ben Magaziner complained quite a bit about the lower cargo pockets, so I tried on these ones to cut one of the bottom ones off as a test, and they almost look more like early 2000s like pop star pants if you had like a wife beater and a headset and gelled hair with like distressed pants with a lot of pockets. But I mostly skated those for Mushroom Blading 7. Just the series of Rothko Paratrooper cargo pants. Those are the double pockets. I haven't skated those too much this year, but I'm going to bring them back out because I just skated those dark brown giant ones. They are really fun. Something about the extra pockets, the way the fabric hangs a little bit lower, there's something there. I swear. That's what it is about those pants that are good. One more set of sweatpants where the line... See that clip that I posted the other day of wearing that giant thuggy sweatshirt? I was wearing these line... They're like after... I don't know what the name is, but they have the spray paint logo. Possibly referencing cannabis culture here with the color choices. Oh, because they're called the Kush. I mean, you be the judge. If this is implying that after a hard session, you're relaxing in very comfortable loose pants, and you're possibly smoking cannabis, I think that's what they're trying to say. I want to skate these more, but the color throws me off. I don't really have anything green, so I skate these more as a joke, but I should skate them more. I'm not a green, like this kind of green. If it was like the dark mushroom blading green, maybe I would, but this, I have trouble with things like that are this bright. If you're not wearing anything like this color, the eye is drawn to places like this and these, although I guess your shirt would be over it, but these would be really distracting sitting at the top of your skates. But anyways, I do like that they designed a really nice pair of sweatpants. They got zippers, nice and baggy. I got Dickies. Remember posting, so in my head, the black Dickies, these are the Josh Petty, dog hair on it. I should have brought a lint roller. These are the Josh Pettys in my mind. The black Dickies are the Josh Pettys. And the blue Dickies are the Matt Nance. And, just like the green cargos, I'll have these pairs of pants. Pantses. And I'll skate them a couple times, or I'll kind of let them sit, and then there will be the perfect moment where I know to start skating the pants. So these ones I skated a few times, blue ones, for MB7, but they still haven't jumped out yet. Also because the way that the cuffs are, I'm not a big roll up the cuff person, so I wear these over top of the skates. The cuff goes over the skates. And it's a very specific look, and it makes you look taller and longer. And since I'm a taller person, I'm just not used to it yet. But I loved skating in these in the late 90s, early 2000s. I had a blue pair that I really liked, and a black pair that I really liked. But the fit is a lot different. There's so many different numbers of fits, kind of like Levi's for Dickies, so I don't know if these are the same ones that I used to have. And plus, they're such a giant company now. They have a skate team. So I'm looking forward to skating these more. And trying more of the cuts of Dickies. But, like I said, I wear them over the cuff, which brings me to these pants. I love both of these. There was a set of pants, a pair of pants, not a set, called Drifters that Mark's Work Wearhouse in Canada sold, that I skated almost exclusively in Better Than Baseball. They were made in Canada. They were dark denim. They had stretch. They fit incredible, and they were just, you get that one pair of pants that is just better than all your other pants. And you kind of have a uniform that you skate in a ton. So I tried finding these for the longest time. You couldn't, Mark's Work Wearhouse got a lot bigger as a company, and they started carrying bigger brands, and they didn't carry the Drifters anymore. So I had to find some weird place on the east coast of Canada, some menswear shop that carried Drifters, and I think Todd had a set of Drifters, but the slack, kind of like Dickies, but they had a pleat in the Better Than Baseball era. So I found them through this menswear shop. But these are them, made in Canada, which is incredible. Nice dark blue denim, but the same as the Dickies. I'm not going to roll them up. And it's a pant over the cuff look. So I'm starting to break these out more, but I'm still kind of breaking them in and getting used to the feel of them. I skate way different in these than in a baggy pair of sweatpants or cargo pants. But I love these. I would love to work with this company too. I just love the idea of Canada-made pants. Drifter, the gentleman's jean, where excellence is an attitude. Incredible. Drifter, the gentleman's jean, where excellence is an attitude. It's not just being excellent. It's an attitude. That's good. Here are the slacks ones. I really like these ones. That pleat, and I throw pretty much all my shit in the dryer, and that pleat stays. This is, like Todd said, this is a presentable pant. Where sometimes I'm out skating. This is a big thing, actually. The clothes that I wear skating. I made the joke, which I think I saw somebody repost, but pretend it was their joke. I said that joke, I like to do aggressive inline skater cosplay on the weekends. When I wear my skating clothes, I do not wear this stuff outside in everyday life at all. And it's funny, when I wear some of the really baggy stuff, it's like you can tell. I guess stereotypes are never really. People think that you can tell that people think that I might be more of a troublemaker. Or like if I'm in stores buying stuff, I swear sometimes if it's really baggy, people think that I possibly might be a shoplifter. Just little things like that I notice. It could be my overthinking mind, but I swear, in the ultra baggy, society treats you different, man. But the funny part is I love skating in that. I like putting that uniform on. Gets me in a frame of mind to go do movements on skates and pose slides. It's aggressive inline skater cosplay. Some of these, like, yeah, these pants, this is more presentable. Like Todd said, you could talk to parents when you're out skating. This person has their life together. There is a pleat in the front of the pant. Now lastly, for MB8, I've been filming a lot in the single cargo pocket Rothkos. Can't really go wrong. In green, olive, those are my favorite again. This color, which I still don't like, it's hard to figure out what to pair it with color-wise. I'm figuring it out. I wish it was a darker brown. And then of course black, which you can't go wrong with. And these are all larges. I maybe should have got extra large for one of them just to mix it up. Now what else do I have to say about pants? I think I have to say, get lots of different pants, just like skate setups. Get a bunch of different stuff and try different stuff. See what you like. And you know what? Here's what I'll say about pants to end it off. I think the tighter pant era enhanced bad style in skating and awkwardness because it made the legs look so long. Rollerblading is already awkward, and as I've said, it's hard to make look good, easy to make look bad, and hard to make look easy. So you put tighter pants in the mix. And there's something about the legs looking really long. Like if you're not bending your knees, if you're waving your arms around a lot, I can see why people were critical of that era of skating. But the best thing about right now is that it's just a new world for skating and pants and fashion in general. It's just wide open for people to do and try whatever they want. I will say, jeans, I skated in 501s for so long in kind of the early and mid 2000s, and I can't skate in them now. I tried skating in them. They're so restrictive. Kind of similar with these, but these are baggier. Jeans are a tricky one. I just don't, my personal preference is jeans are just tricky to fit in the mix now. And I will say the other thing, which I've said before, I can see why people wear really baggy stuff in action sports, because it makes you look shorter, and you don't even have to try to have better style, and it is the illusion of having better style for some people. Like, you can't tell if somebody's not bending their knees if their knees are and legs are just lost in a ball of fabric. And there is something about making the torso look long and the legs really short. It enhances if you don't move your arms, and it can look like your knees are bent, but people can't see. So, hiding tallness and making yourself appear very short, I think, is why baggy is a very accepted form of pant and clothing. Thank you for listening and watching. Hot Dogs Gods, still available, selling so fast, they're almost gone. Better get some. Comes with a book. There's also still hoodies for sale. Maybe they might be here below me. And keep skating or something. What do you think about pants? Obviously, we don't know anything about fashion, But that's also what makes it funny and beautiful. Good night.